This is a mini lesson analysis on Marth versus Peach. There's no need to try to go for a direct follow-up when Peach has a turnip. Like, it's okay to reset and play in a way that's still evasive while also threatening. And that involves either full hopping or like crouching if they are gonna be above you. Yeah, this was a nice string. But yeah, like that forward smash, you should always check their high recovery. Especially when side platforms involved. That ended up getting you reversaled. Yeah, cleaner ledge trapping would also go a long way. And again, like similar issue to our previous mini lesson, you seem to really struggle uh covering that, you know, this juggle a lot. Part of it being like, for this one it's actually kind of hard, but you're actually doing a better job covering it. So, but it seems like when they're around here, you seem to struggle, and that still needs to improve by, better threat range, maybe proper reaction points, etc. When Peach jumps, does the like aerial turnips, you're not supposed to actually like it's always a 50-50 between full hopping or crouch. When you crouch, you evade really well and you could even up tilt their landing. So full hopping is not it could still work funny enough, but you definitely want to crouch sometimes if you know they're going to do an aerial turnip. Oh yeah, definitely gotta respect that range, and definitely need to drift better. Felt like you just ran straight into Peach, and she was very grateful for it. Could have power shielded that, and maybe even get out of the way. But yeah, you can't always full hop against turnips. And yeah, it feels like trying to get a direct follow up. You should be happy with resetting versus turnips rather than like trying to force an opening. Because face it, whether you like it or not, Peach has like a slight advantage when she has a turnip. So like when she has slight advantage, that means you can't force an interaction. Also, instead of dashing forward, since she was running away, it was unlikely that you could rush down on time, so you needed to reset again. So unfortunate. So don't always like double jump forward straight into Peach's threat range when you're recovering. Still gotta respect that hit, her booty. you know, I didn't really like your down tilts, especially from the previous one, but at least this one was relatively okay because like she was pretty cornered. That being said, I still think fair is better. So I like the like you're getting better at this, but don't love that I guess like I don't like how she got away with just drifting forward all like without I feel like she's not allowed to like drift forward like this. I feel like if you did like a full hop fair right now, as you see, like around here, the moment I see that she drifts forward like this, I would immediately rip a full hop fair. I feel like she's violating a zone uh that I can very safely cover. And at the moment she drifts forward right here, I'm always gonna rip a full hop fair. Like sure she could drift to the right the last moment, but that's okay because I won't get punished for it. And she's still like very much cornered. So when you are like near teetering at the edge and you see that they just barely drift forward like this, you always need to rip out like a full hop fair of some kind. That's how you can like improve on these kind of juggle positions because Peach should not be allowed to just drift in like this and then gain incremental advantage. Or at least, fight out disadvantage. Also, please don't do this. Like, this is giving up all your advantage here. And yeah, don't try to force turnip situations. So don't like that forward smash, by the way, but you can improve. Yeah. No, I don't love that um that Peach is allowed to just drift in like this and like also this way dash back was just unnecessary. Like I feel like uh I feel like at the very least, you could just keep standing here up until she's around here, and then drop down last second, and then like bear her up there. I don't love how when you give up space, it's done too preemptively. Uh, Especially when she can't even really threaten hitting you in the first place. I think it's never a good idea to give up space unnecessarily. And with Pichu, especially feel it. And the one way how you could especially feel is the fact that she was able to pull a turnip because you gave her too much space. And yeah, drift in place. You don't always have to drift forward. If you drift it in place, you have a chance to recover there. God, Peach takes forever to die sometimes. I mean, the goat goes to Sans, but Peach isn't too far off. Yeah, don't like lock yourself in when it comes to flowcharts against Peach, because like she does have like a lot of DI variations, not necessarily mix-ups, but just variations, and you need to be reactively prepared for each and every single one of them. Yeah, like that forward smash, you already confirm from that DI that the forward smash is not gonna work. Ah, yeah, I gotta practice that. What are you doing? That should not have worked. You probably should have just held light shield instead. And again, I feel like from this juggle spot, I feel like especially since they floated at a pretty terrible height against you, like a rising fair in place would have been fine, and then like drift back at the end, up tilt, not fair. Ah, I feel like if you up tilted, you win the game. She takes forever. Ah, yeah. I mean, this is a symptom of unnecessarily giving up space. I mean, also like you could have just done a dash back side B. Like why way dash back side B? So it's funny because you gave up a little bit too much space, but if you did like a slight dash back side B, you probably would have just won. So yeah, little micro mistakes, little micro optimizations would have actually made such a huge difference. So overall, still like the side plat, like also survivability. Frankly, like you made the Peach's job so much easier by like W holding or like drifting in, when you could benefit a lot just drifting in place, even sometimes away, and you'll have like either a mix up or a guaranteed way to recover against Peach. So few things. Work on like the this annoying, this like disadvantageous juggle for Peach. Just keep working on that. Work on better recoveries. Don't just mindlessly W hold. Um, and yeah, those were the two main things.